This is just a brief review of the Maldol MH-209SMA antenna. I bought this for my HT. I have a Yaesu FT-250, which, by the way, I highly recommend. It's been a great little HT. I've had it for about a year, year and a half. I have a couple of them, actually. But I bought this for my HT because the standard 6-inch antenna here, which works great, is a little uncomfortable when I wear it on my belt. It tends to stab me, and the antenna itself is rather stiff. But once again, it works quite well. The Maldol 209 with the SMA connector that I bought is only 3 inches in size, so it's half the length of the standard FT-250 antenna, and it's very flexible, if you can see this or not. No problem whatsoever at all. So when you're wearing it on your belt and you lean over, it actually flexes with you. But as you can imagine, you do give up some signal strength, and let me show you if I can just a bit here. And of course this is non-scientific, but I'll show you at least what I've experienced on my HT. Just sitting in my living room, sitting in my living room here, and we'll pull up a common repeater. You can see I get about 3 bars in this repeater here, if you can see that. This is located about 30 miles from me up on top of a mountain. And when I switch over to the Maldol, I'm currently not able to key the repeater from my house. And that's with 5 watts out. I was listening to a net a few minutes ago, and I would get 3 to 4 bars on the standard 6-inch antenna, and generally 1 to 2 bars with the 3-inch stubby antenna. So you're going to give up about 6 dB overall. I do have a couple of repeaters that are about 15 to 20 miles away from me on a hillside, and I can reach those repeaters pretty much full quieting for the most part. Here's one right here if you can see it. That is S9, at least on my little radio. And another one up on the same hill, which I can key up S9 once again, but of course I do the same with my other antenna. I've not had it that long, but I would say that at least in hilly terrain, you're going to be limited to about 15 to 18 miles to the top of most hills with intelligible conversation. And on flat land, my guess would be somewhere around 5 or 6 miles, but as they say, your mileage may vary. Overall, I think it's a nice little antenna. I bought it for about $20 from Universal Radio, which I highly recommend as well. They've always been very good in shipping promptly and answering any questions, and certainly makes it more comfortable. And I will wear this radio more often now that it won't be stabbing me in the side. But if you have any questions, feel free to email me, and just want to give you a short demonstration of what I think is probably a pretty good little HT antenna.